Today's digital devices demand our constant attention, completely changing the ways we interact, advertise, work, entertain, gain knowledge, conduct business, create, communicate, and so much more. It isolates us from our immediate world, stopping us from taking in the world around us and distracting us from what makes us unique and healthy beings. The rise in technologies has an adverse effect on us all, and if it is not acted upon quickly and swiftly, many futures would be at stake. Here I will detail 10 pledges I believe will help the world in this digital age for the good of the future. In this manifesto, we aim to target 3 prime aspects of life that the digital age greatly affects. These will be online safety, community and culture, and the future. Online interactions affect us all in different ways. Some sour interactions can happen and be forgotten. Some interactions can really affect a person's whole life. The internet allows someone to be bullied and treated unfairly, with the bully having little to no consequence. We want to make these types of interactions safe. We would like to introduce a digital passport to social media sites. Digital passports are online IDs that would have the personal details of the user only accessible to the website owners. If a user has been mass reported by other users for their negative interactions on a social media site, the website owners can assess if this user needs support or police presence, depending on what has happened or been said, to help this user not negatively affect others again. This would also strike fear into the offenders, as they would know now that there's consequences for their online actions. These websites could also create a safe space for those who only want to interact with those with digital passports. This would prevent cyberbullying. With the introduction of digital passports, we would like to extend them to buying and selling sites. There are a number of users who use these sites to take advantage of other users to participate in fraudulent schemes. Website moderators of these buying and selling sites can enforce digital passport integration, making it so both users have an even safer transaction. If one user acts out of line, the moderators can intervene and bring in outside support. If it's a one-on-one encounter, users can ask for the other user's digital passport number for their safety and verification of identity to ensure a safe transaction. A common problem when creating content and art to be shared on the internet is that it can easily be lost, leading to a loss of ownership as to who has created it. We understand that creating artwork and content is not easy, and it can be easy for others to pass that artwork and content off as their own. This can lead to a loss of potential work and collaboration. We would like to create a digital creators license, which would help creators have a direct link back to them and their professional profile, helping those who are interested to find who the original creator is and to find out who you are. Before sharing it anywhere, you would first upload it to our website, where you'll be provided with an invisible digital signage to your content that links to your digital creator license. Then you'll be able to share it without fear of somebody claiming it as their own. Information can be distributed easier than ever in the digital age. Whether it be social media posts on Facebook or Twitter, the certainty of whether or not this information is true is questionable. People make it their business to spread fake news. We would like to provide a service that provides the most credible sources for the news that affects you and your lives, such as politics. We will aim to be the first contact for important updates with an unbiased point of view. We will not share information unless we have certified it is true. With this, you can rely on us. As we have a need for new and up-to-date information, we use the internet to fulfill our queries. When searching online on search engines such as Google, it is tailored to show you what Google thinks you want to see based on your search history, past click behaviors, location, and type of computer you are searching from. This leads to only your formulated interests and personalized subjects. This limits your mind to a closed system that only allows closed beliefs and ideas that suit you, rather than inspire you. You have to ask yourself, are you learning something new from the information you have been given? To combat this, we will ask popular search engines to adapt a similar system as the way cookies are moderated, and asks users to be made aware whether or not they would prefer to use a system like the current one or a system that has an unbiased search response. This will help you find new information that will help you make your own decision and inspire your own ideas outside of what people who have similar setups to you will retrieve. It is found that the internet can cause problems for individuals in a physical way. Mobile phone users are usually chronically tired and suffer from headaches, vertigo, and stiff shoulders and necks. Internet usage has affected the amount of sleep that teenagers get. We would like to work with high street brands and reward users of fitness apps with discounts and coupons for being more active and leaving their houses. The more progress that is made during a month would lead to more rewards. You would be tracked while using these fitness apps on a daily basis and are encouraged to take certain local routes that are recommended by others on the same fitness path. The aim of this is to encourage those who are not active because of high device usage to explore and be active more with the incentive of rewards. The constant attachment to our devices leads to detachment from the real world. Our cultural celebrations will suffer. Culture is what makes you and your community unique, but culture is not given, it is made. We want you to celebrate who you are, your history and your culture by asking our councils and neighborhoods to focus on hosting more and more events that will bring you together. You may then create your own history and cement and reclaim your footing as a collective. Children are the future, but with the consumption of technology, it has limited their social interactions to mostly being online only, outside of attending educational institutes. This will impact the children's social skills, which will be needed in the future. We aim to reopen youth and social clubs to provide a social space for the young to bond and make friendships with each other, bolstering their social skills and allowing them to have fun socially once again. As the digital age grows, our kids find themselves on social media more frequently. They will have more chances to befriend friends and strangers. In most instances, these interactions may be harmless and seen as ways to be social and have fun. With that being said, unsavory people may be online to bully and goad our children into doing things that are unsafe. We would like to push social media sites to adapt the parental concern procedure. This means that when people interact with our children and they pop up asking or discussing unsavory things in our children's direct messages, these messages and the person who sends it will be flagged and sent to the parents as an alert. This will allow parents to act accordingly and decide whether or not the child needs to have a discussion about what was said or that it may be harmless. This is to discourage those who come online with bad intentions for our children, and it encourages safe interactions online without directly imposing on a child's privacy. As the rise of technology has made solving equations and problems easier, our educational system suffers as our children are more reliant on their mobile devices to solve equations. We would like to help craft a system that makes education better and enjoyable, one that allows these children to rely on themselves. We would like to ask teachers to ask students to assess and give additional marks on the way that kids would go about solving problems and to explain what they have learned if the use of internet was the only option to gain information. This will encourage the use of libraries, common knowledge and brain power to solve problems. We do not want to give an easy answer to every question as the internet would provide, and want to help the kids of the future understand that discovery rewards knowledge.